Most people go to the gym to build muscle. But in Hollywood, some go to build power. And they pay for it in blood. Katt Williams just broke the internet's final seal. He isn't just dropping names anymore. He's dropping the actual guest list to Jeffrey Epstein's private hidden gym. We're not talking about fitness here. We're talking about the red sessions. Rituals, conditioning, and secrets the industry elite thought were buried in the dirt forever. From the untouchable moguls to the A-listers you see on every billboard, the panic has officially set in. Why are your favorite stars deleting their accounts? Why is the media suddenly paralyzed? Tonight, we're opening the vault that was never supposed to be found. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear is absolutely bloodthirsty. The storm we're seeing today didn't just appear out of thin air. It's been brewing for 30 years, fueled by the whispers of those who were discarded by the Hollywood machine and the loud, unfiltered warnings of one man who refused to be owned. Katt Williams has always been the industry's greatest anomaly. While other comedians were busy fighting for sitcom deals and studio approval, Katt was busy collecting receipts. He's the man who lived on the edge, so he could bring the truth back to the people, and in February 2026, he finally decided to cash them all in. To understand the weight of this gym list, you have to understand the history of the man holding the detonator. Katt Williams has spent decades as a secular saint in the world of comedy. He famously self-finances his specials and produces his own tours because he knows that once you take the industry's money, you lose your voice. He's seen the knockout punches being thrown behind the scenes, and as he recently told Big Boy TV, he's tired of just throwing jabs. He's ready to end the game. +1. Katt's journey into the dark heart of the elite started long before his explosive appearance on Club Shay Shay in early 2024. He watched from the sidelines as his peers, names like Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and Ricky Smiley, played the game, followed the rules, and kept the secrets. But Katt? He was different. He was the one sitting in the shuttle parking lots of Diddy's infamous Hollywood parties, watching the industry's most powerful names head up into the hills only to return hours later looking completely different. He saw the shift in their eyes. He saw the conditioning. And he knew exactly where it was leading. For years, the public was told that Jeffrey Epstein was a billionaire with a social habit. But the release of the Epstein Files Transparency Act in early 2026 changed everything. 3 million documents, thousands of videos, and hundreds of thousands of images were finally unsealed. The media tried to focus on the flight logs, the names on the planes. But Katt Williams pointed his finger at something far more sinister: the private gym. This wasn't just a place to stay in shape. According to Katt, the gym was the ultimate filtering system, a high-tech, soundproof facility hidden beneath the estates of the untouchable elite. It was a place where biohacking and blood rituals weren't just rumors, they were the membership fee. If you wanted the leading role, you had to visit the gym. If you wanted the global tour, you had to stay for the late-night session. The conflict between Katt and the Hollywood gatekeepers has reached a fever pitch. He's been called unstable, he's been called a conspiracy theorist, and he's been pushed to the fringes. But look around. The people who called him crazy are the ones now deleting their social media in a blind panic. The moguls who look down on him are the ones hiring 24/7 legal teams to handle the gym list fallout. We've heard the cries for years. Jaguar Wright called out the Carters for being a nasty little couple who manipulated everyone in their path. Ally Carter detailed underground tunnels and ritualistic abuse that people said were too freaky to believe. But Katt Williams is the one connecting the dots between the comedy clubs and the bloodthirsty rituals of the high society elite. He isn't just an observer anymore. He's the inside man who survived the machine. The industry elite thought they could outrun the truth. They thought Epstein's death would bury the secrets of the gym forever. But they forgot about the man who hasn't done anything for 30 years but collect information. They forgot about Katt Williams. And now, as the list of names who frequented that private facility begins to leak, the glitz of Hollywood is fading fast, replaced by the cold, hard reality of what these people were willing to do for power. This introduction is just the beginning of the nightmare. The history is there. The warnings were ignored. And now, the gym list is about to expose exactly how bloodthirsty your favorite icons truly are. The atmosphere in Hollywood has shifted from a glamorous party to a silent funeral, and the reason is a single, high-tech facility that Katt Williams calls the gym. But don't let the name fool you. According to Katt's latest report in February 2026, this wasn't a place for fitness, it was a sanctuary for the bloodthirsty. Imagine a soundproof, underground bunker hidden beneath a multi-million-dollar estate in the hills, a place where the bass is kept so high that it swallows the screams of the innocent. Katt describes a scene that feels like a fever dream, where the air smells of expensive cologne and copper, and the lighting is kept a deep, rhythmic red. The conflict isn't just about a list of names, it's about what happened inside those walls. Katt reveals that the gym was divided into tiers. The first floor looked like a regular, elite training facility, but it was this sub-level that held the industry's darkest currency. He describes seeing stars, men and women we've spent our lives worshipping, standing around a central table that looked more like an altar than a piece of gym equipment. Katt claims he has seen footage of A-listers participating in the Red Session, a biohacking ritual where the elite believe they can absorb the youth and energy of their victims through red fluid infusions. But here is the first major twist that will make your blood run cold. Katt reveals that some of the names on this list aren't the ones you'd expect. He's not just talking about the obvious moguls like Diddy or Jay-Z. He's talking about the victims who turned into participants. Katt claims that many of the industry's loudest activists, the ones who lead the marches and cry on camera about justice, were actually regulars at the gym. He suggests that their outrage is nothing more than a carefully crafted shield to hide the fact that they are just as bloodthirsty as the people they claim to hate. They didn't just survive the machine, they became the grease that keeps it running. The tension is amplified by leaked messages Katt has been circulating among his inner circle. One message, allegedly from a high-profile manager to a young artist, reads, "You want the contract? You go to the gym. You don't ask questions. You just stay for the late-night session and you do what the big dog says." The implication is clear. Membership wasn't optional if you wanted to stay at the top. The gym was a filtering system. If you couldn't stomach the bloodthirsty rituals, you were discarded, labeled unstable, and blacklisted from the industry forever. Think about the betrayal. Think about the fans who have spent years defending their idols, only to realize that those idols were reportedly standing in a soundproof room, watching rituals that defy human decency. Katt describes the party favor table, a concept so disturbing it was even mentioned in Ally Carter's unsealed affidavit. He says that in the gym, young artists were placed on a table like birthday gift bags, waiting to be chosen by the elite for whatever experiment or fetish was on the menu that night. And according to Katt, your favorite A-listers weren't just in the room, they were the ones holding the gift bags. The industry's reaction has been one of pure, unadulterated panic. Since Katt's report dropped, social media has been flooded with accidental, deletions, and frantic PR statements. But the gym list is already out. Insiders say that Denzel Washington, who was allegedly seen stunning Jay-Z at a recent game, has been trying to distance himself from the circle for years, but the gym's membership is a lifetime contract. Katt suggests that even those who try to find God or leave the industry are still haunted by the footage recorded inside that facility. But the most shocking part of this conflict? The realization that the gym wasn't just a place for fun, it was a place for blackmail. Katt reveals that every ritual, every red session, and every party favor act was recorded on high-definition cameras. This is why the industry is so protected. This is why the media stays silent. Because everyone on that list is holding a knife to everyone else's throat. They are all controlled assets, and Katt Williams is the only one who doesn't care if the whole building burns down. The cliffhanger is this. Katt claims the gym wasn't just about what happened in the room, it was about what they took out of it. He hints at a blood registry, a database of DNA that Jeffrey Epstein and his circle were building for decades. If you think the gym list is bad, wait until you find out what they were actually doing with the DNA they collected. Because according to Katt, the real danger isn't just in the past, it's in what they are building for the future. The first twist is out, but the nightmare is only getting deeper. The gym is just the entrance to a much darker hallway. The fire Katt Williams started with the gym list is no longer just a spark. It's a global inferno that is incinerating the carefully built legacies of Hollywood's most powerful icons. As we move into February 2026, the escalation has reached a point of no return. This isn't just about people working out in a private facility anymore. It's about a shocking reveal that changes the entire narrative. Katt has dropped the second bombshell, and it's something nobody saw coming. The gym wasn't just a place for rituals. It was a high-tech blackmail factory where every single act was recorded to ensure absolute, lifelong silence. Think about the scale of this. Katt claims that the gym was wired with military-grade surveillance equipment that would make the FBI jealous. Every A-lister who walked through those doors, every mogul who participated in the red sessions, and every star who sat at the party favor table was being filmed in high definition from multiple angles. This is the second shocking twist. The elite aren't just protecting the industry. They are protecting their own footage. Katt suggests that the reason certain celebrities have stayed at the top for decades, despite zero talent or declining sales, is because they have the most leverage against the people in charge. It's a circle of blackmail where everyone has a folder on everyone else. The controversy is spreading across social media like a virus. Fake Twitter threads, allegedly from whistleblowers within the tech departments of these massive estates, are popping up and being deleted within minutes. One viral thread that sent shockwaves through the internet claimed, "The servers aren't in Hollywood. They're offshore." Epstein didn't just have a list, he had a cloud. And now that cloud is leaking. The digital footprint of the industry's most protected names is suddenly being tracked by millions of amateur detectives who are matching old red carpet outfits to grainy, leaked surveillance frames circulating on the dark web. But here is the escalation that truly rattles the soul. Katt reveals that the gym had a secret partnership with a shadowy group he calls the Handlers. These weren't just security guards. They were psychological experts who used the rituals to traumatize and monetize young stars, just as Kanye West warned us years ago. Katt claims that the black magic and black goo rituals Mia described were actually part of a sophisticated personality-splitting process designed to create the perfect, obedient industry puppet. The gym wasn't just breaking bodies, it was breaking spirits. The industry backlash has shifted from silence to active war. We are seeing fake industry backlash reports where major labels are allegedly threatening to sue Katt Williams for $1 billion. But Katt's response? He simply posted a video of himself on his farm, laughing, and holding a small black hard drive. He didn't say a word, but the message was clear. I have the footage. This has triggered a level of panic never before seen in entertainment history. Top-tier A-listers are reportedly liquidating their assets and retiring to private islands that don't have extradition treaties with the United States. The shockwaves have even reached the tech world. With Bill Gates and Elon Musk's names surfacing in the latest Epstein files released by the Justice Department, the public is starting to realize that the gym was a playground for more than just actors and rappers. It was a place where the world's most powerful men met to discuss things that were never meant for public ears. Katt hints that the gym was the birthplace of some of the world's most controversial health initiatives, suggesting that the bloodthirsty nature of the elite wasn't just a hobby, it was a business model. The cliffhanger for this section is a question that will keep you awake at night. Katt claims that one of the most beloved good guys in Hollywood, a man with a flawless, family-friendly image, is actually the lead narrator on the gym footage. He suggests that this icon was the one directing the rituals from behind the glass. If this name drops, the concept of a celebrity will be dead forever. The reveals are getting heavier, the names are getting bigger, and the danger is getting closer. Katt says he's just getting started, and the world is holding its breath for the next leak. The fallout from Katt Williams' gym list has turned the internet into a digital war zone. This isn't just a trending topic anymore, it's a global uprising against the Hollywood machine. As the details of the red sessions and the blackmail factory continue to leak, social media has split into two fiercely opposing camps. On one side, you have the truth seekers, millions of fans who are finally seeing the cracks in the empire. They are the ones scouring every frame of old music videos and award show speeches, looking for the devil horns and black goo, symbolism that Mia and Jaguar Wright warned us about. The hashtag the gym is leaking has surpassed 500 million mentions, and the pressure is becoming unbearable. But on the other side, the blind loyalists are in a state of absolute denial. For many, the idea that their favorite icons, the ones they've grown up with, cried with, and celebrated, could be bloodthirsty participants in a ritualistic gym is too much to process. They are scrambling to protect their idols, dismissing Katt as washed up or bitter. But even their defense is getting weaker. How do you defend a star when they're deleting their entire Instagram history in the middle of the night? How do you defend a mogul when photos of them with Jeffrey Epstein at a private workout start surfacing on Telegram? The division is fueling a level of controversy that even the biggest PR firms can't handle. Speaking of PR firms, the industry reaction has been one of absolute, shivering terror. Insiders are reporting that the big three talent agencies have called an emergency meeting in a secure, off-site location. The panic is real. There is a fake, leaked internal memo circulating from a major music label that allegedly tells its artists, "Do not mention Katt Williams.
Do not post about the gym.
If you are asked, you were never there." Total media blackout is the only way we survive this. But the public has noticed something even more suspicious: the silence of the mainstream media. Why isn't TMZ covering this 24/7? Why is CNN and Fox News looking the other way while the internet is burning? People are starting to ask who really owns the news. Katt Williams pointed this out himself, claiming that the media outlets are just another branch of the same tree that grew the gym. When the owners of the TV stations are on the same guest list as the people Katt is exposing, you can't expect the truth to be televised. The division isn't just online. It's inside the industry itself. We're seeing a great Hollywood exodus. Stars who were once seen at every party are suddenly retiring to farms or moving to Europe. Even the talk show circuit has gone cold. The fake fan debates are getting heated, with some calling for a total boycott of every name mentioned in the gym files. The industry is trying to push back with celebrity endorsements of charities and humanitarian causes to clean up their images, but the public is seeing right through it. They call it damage control rituals. The controversy is being fueled further by the whistleblowers who are now feeling brave enough to speak up. Former dancers, assistants, and security guards are flooding the comment sections with cryptic messages like, "I saw the red lights. I heard the bass." Katt is telling 10% of the truth. The rest is even worse. Every time a celebrity tries to post a normal photo, they are met with thousands of comments asking one simple question: "Were you at the gym?" The cliffhanger for the world right now is the media blackout. The fact that the story is being suppressed is actually making it grow faster. People are realizing that in a world where everything is recorded, silence is the loudest admission of guilt. And as the public gnashes its teeth and the industry hides in its bunkers, everyone is waiting for the one thing that will end the debate forever: the footage. But as the dust begins to settle on the gym list, Katt Williams has one last revelation that is guaranteed to stop the world in its tracks. You thought the blackmail and the rituals were the end of the story? You thought the footage was the ultimate weapon? You're wrong. The final, most terrifying twist isn't about what these celebrities did in the past. It's about who is actually directing the show right now. Katt reveals that the private gym wasn't just a playground for stars. It was a testing ground for a new kind of industry governance. He hints that there is one name, a name that has never appeared on a single flight log, never been seen at a Diddy party, and never been mentioned in a lawsuit, who is the actual architect of the gym. This individual isn't a rapper or an actor. Katt describes them as a silent shadow who has been orbiting the industry for decades, pulling the strings of the biggest names in Hollywood like they were cheap wooden puppets. And here is the cliffhanger that will leave you desperate for the next update. Katt claims that this shadow architect has already moved the operation. He says that while the world is busy looking at the old gym estates, a new wellness center has opened in a remote location, and the current crop of Gen Z superstars, the ones your kids are watching right now, are already being inducted. But the most chilling part? Katt whispers that he has a video, not of the rituals, but of the contracts. He claims he has the original, signed documents where these icons literally traded their creative control for lifelong protection. He says the ink on these contracts isn't black, it's a dark, brownish red. And one of the signatures on the newest batch belongs to a star who is currently the face of a major global brand. Katt's final words in the report are a warning that will haunt you. They think they're safe because they're rich. But money can't buy back a soul that's already been harvested. The footage is coming. The names are coming. And the architect? He knows I'm coming for him next. The industry is in a state of absolute paralysis. If Katt drops that video of the contracts, it won't just destroy careers. It will destroy the entire concept of this American dream. The dynasty is crumbling, the secrets are leaking, and the gym is about to be exposed for exactly what it is: a graveyard for the human spirit. Stay awake. The last report isn't finished. It's just getting started. This is it, guys. The final nail is being driven into the coffin of Hollywood's elite. Katt Williams has officially declared war on the Bloodthirsty machine, and the clock is ticking. Do you think Katt actually has the footage of this shadow architect, or is this his ultimate comedic masterpiece designed to keep them all honest? Who do you think is the star Katt is talking about, the one who just signed the newest contract? Let us know your theories in the comments below. We're reading everything, and the debate is getting wild. If you want to be the first to see the next leak and the breakdown of those red contracts, you need to subscribe and hit that bell icon right now. Don't let them keep you in the dark. Like this video to help spread the truth and share it before it gets taken down. The gem is falling, and we are here to document every single second of the collapse. Stay tuned for the next update, because the footage is about to drop.